All right, guys. So let's get this tour started right off the bat. This thing is absolutely incredible. If this is something you're in the market for, I truly believe that this is definitely worth checking out. Now, I'm going to put a specifications and all that in a link for Funtown RV where this is heading, so that way you can check out some locations and some pricing. But again, it's the 2025 Ember Overland Series 190 MSL, and we're going to start on the inside, then work our way around the outside. But the funny thing is starting on the outside is kind of starting on the inside because of this track system that they have going. And I want to show this thing some love from the exterior. One, you have this huge open door, which is fantastic because, you know, maybe you don't have the bunks. Maybe you're not like me and don't have the kids. And you want to enjoy a little bit of screened in action. You can put like a hammock or something back there that I've seen, which would be incredible. But you got like kind of a little bug screen kind of hangout spot. But you also have a rear door to help you load up some of your stuff. And then if you see right here, the bottom of, you're also going to have washer and dryer prep. So, I mean, you could fold these bunks in half. You could take them out. You could have a desk, washer and dryer, room for kayaks, the works. And I just love the visual appearance of the Overland series here by Ember. I just think it is so sleek, so neat, just so cool. Like the fact that, you know, you have this like little extender off of there. I don't know if it has any purpose other than visually. Maybe it helps out with the aerodynamics. Heck, I don't really know if that even makes sense. But I just think it looks so cool. If you're going to name something the Overland, you know, you better be prepared for a little bit of off-roading. And I'll show you a better picture of that shock system here in a little bit. Absolutely incredible. But let's go ahead and get on into the tour. For those of you that have been here for a while, I thank you. For those of you that have not, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, use common sense. And on a personal note, for the ones that have been here for a while, you guys know that I have been struggling with weight for, you know, the better part of, 4 years, wanting to lose weight and all of that. Well, I quit drinking the cold cans of apple juice probably about 2 months ago or so. In the last month, been working out about 4 days a week with my neighbor. He just had a baby, so Austin, congrats. But from lifting 4 days a week, eating right, and walking about a mile to 2 miles a day, you know, in addition to the daily moving and grooving, I'm down 25 pounds in about 40 days. No Ozempic or anything like that. Had a couple comments about that. But just wanted to give you guys an update and thank you guys for all the kind words and the motivation. It has been really cool. So aside from the personal side of life, let's get back to the camper because I'm sure that's why you guys are really here. But man, you know what's really nice about this is, you know, the inside and the outside of the camper are very cool, but also the bedroom and the living room are kind of comboed into one. This is a no slide unit. So, you know, again, you have to find ways to make it more versatile. So like that E-Track system, a jackknife sofa for maybe that buddy that comes, you can flip that up and drop it down for sleeping. But there's also, if you see right here, a little track system where now you can turn it into a dinette, which is nice. But that goes back to the bedroom. How do you get a bedroom and a living room in a non-slide unit? Well, let me go ahead and drop this down and show you what the bed is looking like. And bada bing, bada boom. That took me about 1 minute with the camera in hand. As I was doing it, I was like, man, you know what? I really should have showed how that is done. It's a little harder to put up with one hand than take down because the mattress folds just a hair in the back. But now you have a bedroom in replace of the living room. So at night when you're not going to be using it, you got a place to sleep here. You have a place to sleep here. You also get a ton of natural lighting and storage. And guys, the Ember is no schlub. That is a real hard wood. Also notice the metal fittings right there. So you know it's going hands-free, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. Thanks for letting me come down. I'm spending 3 days out of town here. I'm doing Ember today, then Delaterra, Alta, and Ahara, shooting about a total of 25 RVs here on this trip. Got a couple travels coming up that I need to bulk up some content. But back to the natural lighting. You have the European style windows that open up all the way, which is super, super cool looking. But also, I mean, look at this, the sunroof. I mean, talk about laying down, snuggling with honey buns, baby, setting the mood right. You got the Montana stars or wherever the heck you are, maybe the Ohio lights. But you can see it all right there, and you can open it up again for a good breeze. Another window, that same European style over here. And now let's go ahead and get the bed back up into the position. And you know what? I almost did it again. So what I decided to do was just fold the bed so you can see that. And then from there, all you have to do, and you can see right there, is take your hand right here, really nice and thick. You open it up, bada bing, bada boom. And then you have the slam latch door, kind of like the storage might be. and you just, boom, right there. Now you're back in. So you have that jackknife sofa. So if you're kind of doing the lazy man snooze, just pulling over, want to get right to it, you can sleep there. But all you got to do is pick this up, put your knee under it, and then lift right there. Oh, come on, dang it. Well, maybe I should have tossed it on it. With two hands, obviously, it's a breeze. So if you're a one-handed person, it might be a little difficult like that, but you can see, I just managed regardless. You also have another track system for another dinette, and then you're also going to get some cup holders here on either side, as well as a little hidey-ho storage, maybe for some remotes, or if your wife's obsessed with crystals, you know, she'll probably sneak a couple things in there, and then a couple more cup holders. So if you are somebody that likes to do some drinking, I mean, heck, you can have 4 brewskis, 3 brewskis in a water, maybe 2 brewskis and 2 waters if you're getting, you know, a little too roasty and toasty down there. You also got yourself some dimmers, baby. Where's that for? That must be for the awning there outside. But that would have been cooler if I could have shown what that was for. But, you know, they hired me because I'm friendly, and that's how life goes for your boy. You got a little bit more storage under here, and then you also have the kind of the, what do they call it? The where it shuts there for you, which is nice. You're going to have the Connex TV, and it's got the built-in soundbar too as well. So those things actually get bumping if you're new to camping. That has some really good sound quality to it. It's also going to be a smart TV, so you can see right there Netflix, YouTube, Prime, you know, Disney Plus, the works. You know, you don't need to go into too much what a smart TV is. It does smart things. You got yourself an outlet, stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. Another window right here, again, opening up all the way. And then you also get the 2-top burner, baby, to whip up all the fixings. You're going to get 4 pull-out drawers right here. Notice how they're a little bit deeper than a lot of the brands. They're also going to be on that soft close too, which is really nice. A little bit more overhead storage. And I do love the fact that they're using that metal strut system. So, I mean, again, just kind of just beefy. You know what I mean? It just got some, it's got some strength to it. You can tell it just, the fit and finish on it feels good. The old Steamer Stink Sucker 3000 located right here. And then you notice how it doesn't have any like the staple trim work that you often see kind of coming down over the rigors of traveling down the road. We've all seen it, and if you've owned an RV, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is installed on like an HTRAC system, I believe is what the terminology is. But basically, it's a little bit more of an expensive way to do it, but it's the right way to do it because that is pretty much never going anywhere. So you won't have to deal with some of the minor nuances that you might in some of the other RVs. Again, right here is going to be a jackknife sofa as well. So another little good place to, you know, sleep somebody. But you're also going to have the control for the Furrion Chill Cube, which if you're not familiar, it's going to be an 18K AC, so a little bigger, a little beefier, and it'll you know, chill you down quite a bit. Now, Ember, from what I have heard or rumored, is going to have what they call, actually here, there should be a sticker. I think I saw a sticker on the outside. So this is the Truma Gold Standard. It's the cold weather certified. So they have the system in place for the heater where they go to Truma. You get basically weather tested where they put it down to 5 degrees. They open up all the windows, all the doors, make sure this camper is for 5 degrees, and then they close it back up, turn on the heater, and you have 4 hours to get back up to 65 degrees and then maintain for a full day. And I believe they are the only travel trailer in the industry that has actually passed that standard. So I think that is very darn cool, especially in terms of talking about quality. Now that dimmer was going to be located right here. So that other one is probably going to be for the awning, I would imagine. Right there is going to be the control for your Truma. And then you also have the one control where you can connect to your cell phone there too as well. And then you also have the Victron. So you turn that on and you can see, you know, all of your solar panels and all of that, what they're bringing in. Again, 6 200-watt solar panels, guys. Absolutely insane. You definitely don't see that every day. That's pretty darn cool. You have the air fryer convection microwave. So if you're one like myself who is, you know, a little chubster and wants to, you know, air fryer some green beans, I roll them in a little bit of olive oil and then put whatever seasoning. And that is like, you know, basically the French fry fat man snack for me. I've mentioned it in a bunch of videos before, but can't stop eating the darn things. You also have your, what's it called? Fuse box right down there too as well. 10.7, 12-volt refrigerator. So, I mean, you know, that'll run off the solar that they got going on. And now we are in the track system. What I think is cool to point out, look at how many of the tracks that there are. So there is a whole bunch, and at Ember's website, I believe they have, you know, where you can go shopping for different accessories. But I've seen like hammocks. I've seen, you know, like kayaks. I'm sure you can put like golf clubs or something like that. But you can also remove these. I would say it's probably a two-person job for removing it. I'm not going to mess with it, you know, with the camera here today. But you can see it's a foldable area. So 600 pounds of weight rating when it's in the double over double. When it's this part is taken off, it'll be a 300-pound weight capacity because obviously you don't have that other anchor point to deal with. But I love it. I think having the screen there is pretty darn cool as well. Here are some examples of how people use it if you want to pause and kind of read over that. But just, you know, so many things you can do with that, which is part of, you know, Ember's thing. It's not just about pumping out the units. It's about pumping out the right unit. So making sure that they're functional. And, you know, Ember's team is just high quality all around, just good folks, folks that I would actually hang out with. I actually went to a Cowboys Bengals game down in Dallas, you know, with the guys from Funtown, and one of the co-founders here of Ember was down there. And, you know, I won't mention her name just in case. I don't know if she would care or not. I doubt it. But, you know, what I really liked is on the way out, she knows that I have kids, obviously. She's seen the videos. We've met before. We've talked. She grabbed some of the extra cups and the towels that they were giving away and made sure that I went home with 4 of them, one for each kid. And I just thought, I'm like, wow, you know, a co-founder of a manufacturer giving a flying wazoo about someone like me it just speaks to their character in general. And I just want to point that out because I think doing business with good people is very important. All right, so porcelain foot flush throne, but you can also sit down and you can really, you know, access everything. You got moving and grooving room. You can grab your TP. It's no problem. So, like, you know, the example they use is when the lights are off, can you use the bathroom? The answer is yes. And you got enough room for if you're a little bit of a roundy, you can rock it. Stainless steel bowl, if I didn't mention that, but you're also going to have access to your plumbing. And then as you can see, they got a little bit of a better fit and finish down in there as well. I just showed you that. You got the European style window right there, which is pretty darn cool. And then, yeah, I think that's about it for the inside. Let's go around the outside here real quick. Head height check. And let me go ahead. You know what? Actually, I'll pause the video and do road mode so you can see it there. So what it'll be traveling, you know, down the road. And here we are. We're back. You can access everything because there is no slide. So, I mean, all this space is ready to rock. That was so corny. But you know what? I am corny. I am corny. Hopefully the wife's not watching this one. But babe, if you are, I love you again. Just don't make fun of me. We are starting a couples channel. It'll probably be predominantly around my wife picking on me. But, you know, make sure to check that out. It'll be called Magoo Crew, and I'll link it. I think it'll be pretty fun. I don't know if we'll post like, you know, once a month or once a day. I have no idea. But something cool to get to know the personal side of me if you guys, you know, if you guys do care. But again, it's the 2025 Ember Overland 190 MSL. And then as that RV nerd said, the missile, baby. And he like paused it and he was like, missile. Dude, the guy got me on Clash Royale. Great dude, great dude. So you got the diamond plating here, front cap. They also use an Eternabond here behind, which in theory you don't have to worry about putting any like caulking or anything like that because there can't have any water coming in. But I just think, again, that speaks to kind of the build quality. You got a 3-camera safety system, so that way you can see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road on either side and behind if you choose to do that. 2 propane bottles right here. They look like the 20 pounders. Speaking of which, I got to put that on my to-do list to grab because I was grilling the other day, grilling some steaks, and went out on me, and I had to finish it on the skillet. And that's you know, that's a rough feeling when you're cooking up some big, beautiful beasts, and then all of a sudden that goes out. Tank heater, so 12-volt tank heating pads are going to be applied there up underneath for the heated and enclosed underbelly. You just saw the low point drain as well. But this is going to be their docking station. So hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, all your different valves. You got the brass fitting right there for the city water connection, sanitizing. And then, of course, you have your black tank flush and then your solar on the side there too as well. But let's go ahead and show you one. Let me pull out the awning here and kind of show you that, and I'll overlay an image there. But also, again, you have the quick drop for the stabilizing jack. So a 5/16 bit, just zip those down. Actually, I think they might be the, well, anyway, power kind. But right here, look at that. Talk about big and beautiful right there, baby. Not only do they look cool, but they're aggressive. You got the shock spring to help absorb some of that off-roading. The bigger off-road tires, you have the Goodyear Wranglers there too as well. So really nice tire. You're also going to get the Ember 123 warranty, which I'll put some information down on that in the description as well. Spray port outlets if you want to hook up, any TVs or any of that nature. And then, again, the awning's got that LED light. You got the dimmer, all that good stuff. 2-inch receiver here off the back. So think of, all the stuff you can bring with that, bike racks or anything like that. Again, that washer dryer prep is freaking awesome. You're also going to be backup camera prepped for the Furrion S Vision 2, which is going to be really nice. Quick drop stabilizer, baby. So just zip that on down. You're ready to rock. Goes down speedy as can be. Sewer outlet connection. You're also going to have a tire stopper there too as well, which I think is pretty darn cool. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Ember Overland Series 190 MSL. Hope to catch you next time. See you.